Planet Zoo, everybody. It's been a while. It's been a long while. I did actually have an episode recorded for you guys, time lapse and everything, with some content. Me building some buildings and stuff. But I've had a couple of issues with OBS, and for some reason it was only like recorded in the top left corner. I fixed it though now. At least I think. I'm pretty sure I fixed it. So I guess I'm not really feeling much the game, like after playing it like earlier, like for so much, and then for it to all just disappear because of some stupid OBS. I would kind of put you off wanting to play it. One thing that I didn't do though is this habitat here for the Himalayan brown bears does not have any form of enrichment, which is not fun. But yeah, so what happened was yeah, that was an issue, which kind of made things like really difficult for me. And I was like, oh well, I don't really want to be like up in a time lapse of a top left corner, you know. And my game is locked up. Why is my game locked up? Why is my game? There you go. Right. Yeah, I didn't really want to sit here and give you guys like a video which is literally just going to be a time lapse of the top left corner because nobody wants to watch that. Let's be honest. It's pretty mad, silly. It's definitely something I wouldn't want to watch anyway. Maybe you guys would, but I doubt it. But yeah, so that's kind of been a bit of an issue for me. It's kind of annoying. But it is what it is. It happens. You can't do anything about it, you know. But deal with it and move on. My game keeps locking up. I don't know why. I don't know why it's locking up for. It like starts and then just like stops. For no reason. Can you not? Come on! Stop. There we go. Jeez. Yeah, so that kind of put me in the mood to go, oh, well, I don't really want to sit here and play the game then. You know, it happens. Unfortunately. Where are my bears? Because I need to see how they're doing in terms of like enrichment and stuff. Habitat, what are you missing? The terrain. Is that just because... What happened to all the coolers? We have a... That's too bad. That's not going to affect them that much though. Oh my god, stop locking up, game! Like, seriously, bro? This is ridiculous, guys. I'm just having all kinds of issues lately with OBS, and my computer's old. I need a new computer. I really do. I just can't afford it. My graphics card's outdated. My CPU's new and alright. My graphics card just can't handle things anymore. Annoyingly. So the train, and the enrichment. What are you missing? Food. You want more food? Okay, we can do that. Food. We can add another tray. I think that's gonna make a ton of difference. The thing is you got like all the enrichment like that, for example. It's not classed as food enrichment, but it is food enrichment. I can't even. I got a new keyboard, like I said, and I don't know where any of the keys are. Oh, the game has done it again! Stop! Like, the character's moving, but I can't physically do anything. Why? Why is that a thing? Jeez. Some, like, tree feeder. Sure you can see that. That should be all they find out, I guess. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, so the train, for some reason all the coolers have disappeared. Either that or they're broken. I don't really know. Yeah, they're just not working. What happened to all this? I like... Yeah, I had this all sorted. this whole area was like covered in snow. It's like all the snow's just disappeared. I don't know why the snow disappeared though. Yes. Maybe I didn't save it or something. Maybe I did, I don't know. I can't remember guys what I did and what I haven't done. No, I'm gonna make the whole like area around the lake. I feel like it's necessary. Go like I say. Right, yeah, I think that's gonna keep. I think maybe like another call here or something. So anyway, yeah, so that's basically what happened with this. Kind of annoying, infuriating. I can't do anything about it though. I don't actually know if this is gonna cool the water, but you never know. It's annoying that I had issues with recording, but hey, it's all disastrous at the moment. Like, if you, those of you that don't know, recently, so as of when I'm recording this, literally it's the day after, our Prime Minister determined, has come to the conclusion that the UK should go in lockdown again, which is annoying, don't get me wrong, it's annoying. Like, I feel like we haven't even been out of lockdown for that long, but yeah, it's happening again. I mean, I can't lie and tell you I didn't expect it. I knew it was coming. I had a feeling that we were going to end up in some form of lockdown again. It's a bit frustrating because I hate being at home all the time. It's only for a month this time. But then again, they said that would be for 2 weeks last time, and before you know it, we were in lockdown for 4 or 5 months. So I ain't gonna take his word for it. But of course, that meant that my workplace is obviously closed, so I am now at home. Not quite yet. Like, the lockdown doesn't officially kick in until I think Thursday coming up. It's about three days from now. Yeah, 3 days from now. I'm not working one of the 3 days because it's just a day off that I normally have. So I would be working. And then I'm working, I think, yeah, I'm working 2 days and then lockdown happens. So I got Monday off, I work the Tuesday and I work the Wednesday, and then I shall be in lockdown after that. So it doesn't really bother me too much. It doesn't bother because it means I can't see the goal, which is fair enough. You know. It's perfect sense, doesn't it? I imagine it's going to be quite hard for him. I wouldn't know because obviously I don't know weapons, so it doesn't bother me too much. I just give me time to play games, I guess. Hopefully get more content out for you guys as well. That's the plan. Not sure how frequent, but definitely more frequent than recently. Because recently I have been terrible at getting content out to you guys. Been really bad at it. But that shall all change now that lockdown is basically happening again. Yeah, so not much. It gives me time to play one of my all-time favorite games. As you don't know, I really enjoy playing Valorant at the moment. Love the game, lots of fun, enjoy playing it. It frustrates me because I'm bad at it, but it's not from enjoying it. Well, it does a little bit. I can't do anything about that. That's what? Okay, you just delete that, don't you? Yeah, so hopefully maybe day, probably not day, I don't know, maybe day, maybe not. It depends on what I've got coming, what content I've got in mind. Maybe you'll get daily, maybe you won't, maybe you will, I don't really know, I haven't really thought about it just yet. It'd be nice to get daily content for next month, but I honestly don't think I'd be able to do it. This takes a lot of time, and like I said, if I want to spend a lot of time practicing Valorant and get good at it. Because I play with my mate, and he's just like so much better than me. It's kind of annoying. So what is wrong with the terrain? There's too much long grass, which is fine. How do you feel about short grass? You don't mind short grass. I don't know why. Like the default grass for some reason is long. I hate it. I hate the look of long grass. I get like FPS shots of that. Oh, stop. How many people have we got in? 90. Yeah, there's a lot of long grass all over the place, which I've not had. I don't even know where half the long grass is. Where are you, long grass? It's like a short grass or snow. Like, where's all the long grass at? Like, ooh, this could all be snow. Not here. Turn the size down to like 2. The thing is like everywhere counts. Like everywhere within this barrier counts as part of the habitat. When he sees all this and goes, yeah, I don't like that. Let's get another cooler in here. Just need it. Up here. Yeah, good. It will be. Can you pull up here? No, you didn't. You didn't pull up there. Nice. Make all this. Snow. Where else? Gonna make lots of a bit more snow here. Up the top here. Yes, it's still grass. Although obviously we can't see it's covered by rocks, it's still within the habitat classed as a lot of long grass. I don't like that. And here as well, another bit that I just missed. Where else have we got potential long grass issues? Probably like behind all of these. I think I did a pretty good job covering these. It's such a like small amount that I need to get rid of as well. Aha, here's the spot. I haven't really done a lot of clearing. And usually I think it's like 10, 12, 10%. I'd be happy. Like I said, I've done it before, but it's just like all disappeared. Like the way that I did. Yeah, see all of this is long grass. To us it doesn't like covered in rocks, but to the actual game it's long grass. Give me a chance to don't like. Where is this long grass at? Oh, here, there's a small section here of long grass. They obviously don't like. All of this here is long grass. Look at that. Where else? We've got large long grass bits. Short, probably in here, maybe. Don't like it, but maybe. Maybe this. I don't think it is. Like 1%. 1% needs to not be long grass. Can't find it. We must banish all long grass. Honestly, I don't know where it is. Maybe here? Maybe along here? Aha! There it is. Such a small amount. There's still 10% along grass somewhere, but I don't care. As long as it's mostly done. Happy. Nice. So that's better. Good job. Good job, me. So you should be pretty much good. Plants, there's like a small amount of plant you don't like, but you have to deal with that. I'm sure you'll be right. It's all green. Sweet. Yeah. So yeah, anyway, moving on from what I was saying about lockdown, yeah. So don't mind too much, it's just a bit of a nightmare. Hopefully I'll get more content out for you guys. I did want to do something else for you guys before I like wrap up. Because I don't, like, realistically, don't want to be doing too much. Like I said, I'm kind of like, after losing like a bunch of content that you recorded, due to some dumb issue, kind of puts you off from not playing anymore. Kind of think about it, like I said, there's issues happen. And I am crazy tired as well, guys, like, crazy tired. So me and my, you'll see the video very soon, hopefully. We thought it'd be a good idea to play a dropper map, right? You know dropper maps in Minecraft, right? They're designed to be difficult. They're designed for you to die a lot. And we thought it'd be funny. You know what? Every time we die, we shall take a shot. We both ended up dying many times. Over 100 times each. However, we did, obviously, depending on the level of difficulty, change it a little bit. Because we did 100 shots, we'd be dead. But we didn't. Yeah, we changed it up a little bit. I think it's like some of them were like every 3 deaths or 4 deaths, depending on the difficulty of the level. And yeah, it was gross. I hate it. It was good fun though. The video does like start off quite quiet, and then gets like really loud toward the end. I probably put that would definitely be a warning at the beginning of the video that I shall put up for you guys. Might be like a text pop-up or something about it. But yeah, it was good fun. We then went ahead and played survival games immediately after. Again, that is something that you will see. However, the survival games is definitely going to be a frequent thing. Same with the dropper. It's just like kind of like a one-off thing we wanted to do. We will definitely not be doing it again. Well, I don't know, maybe we will, but we'll probably change things up because I hate being so ill. I don't feel too bad, I'm just really tired. But I think that's a combination of like that last night and work in general. Work is tiring, my work is anyway. Very tiring. But yeah, you'll see that very soon, and that will be on my channel and of course on his channel. So I don't feel too bad today, I just got a bit of a headache. I'm rather tired. But yeah, I used to play a lot of survival games actually. Me and my brother, not Isaac, one of my brothers, used to play a lot of survival games. We both got really quite good at it. And it kind of just like died. I think that was what I like to see is like, in my opinion, survival games in Minecraft was like the birth of battle royales, you know. That started and then shortly after that you had battle royales. Out of nowhere. Now you've got just battle royale after battle royale after battle royale. Which I don't mind battle royales, but like, I don't know. To me, I just feel like, I don't know. I don't hate them. I just, they're not my favourite thing in the world. I used to like them a lot. I think it's just because I played a lot, spent a lot of time playing them. Compared to, like nowadays, I'm at the point in my life where I want to play more challenging games. I like games that challenge. I like games that require a lot of skill. And I'm not saying battle royales don't. That's not what I'm saying. My problem with battle royales that I find is, especially because I play on PC, there's always some kind of like issue with it, whether it be hit registration or something like that. But it's also because we play PC now, because I was a console gamer. Those of you that have played console and then switched to PC, you and I can both admit that when you switch, it is not easy. Console gaming is so much easier than PC gaming, it's not even funny. I feel like the problem with console gaming is you get restricted. There are very, I guess tight, maybe not, restrictions. It gets to a point where you can't get insanely good at it. You can get good, very good, like we were once upon a time. You can't get insanely good. And when you go to PC, there's not there is, but there's nothing compared to console. Like people that play the level of PC, like best of the best PC gamers, is so much higher than the highest level of console gamers. You know, it's such a huge skill gap. Just because on PC you're less restricted, you know, and yeah, it's really difficult. I'm really one of the first to admit that it is very difficult. I guess that's why people enjoy it so much. I think my problem is, right, I don't mind being not very good at games. That doesn't bother me. What bothers me is when I don't see improvement out of it. That's what winds me up, and that's what gets me in a bad mood. I'm playing a video game that I really enjoy, and I don't see myself improving, or know that I'm improving, or be told by somebody that I'm improving. I just don't enjoy it, and it kind of puts me off wanting to play it. Unfortunately, that's just what happens to me when I play video games. It might not be the same for you, it might be the same for you. Everybody's different. It makes it hard for me, because I enjoy playing Valorant, for example, and when I see that I'm not improving, it just drives me up the wall. It's because I know I can improve, and I know I'm better than I'm currently performing. And when I see myself not performing at the level that I believe and know that I can perform at, it puts me in a bad mood. Like when I play Valorant, I have my moments, right, where my aim's on point, my moves are on point, the way out, my positioning is on point. So that tells me that I've got it in me, because it's not an uncommon thing, it's a frequent thing. I'm just inconsistent. It is a frequent thing that happens, it's something that happens all the time. So that's how I know that I've got it in me to be really, really good. It's just making that a regular thing. It's a hard bit. And when I see myself not improving, I'm like, nah, I don't want to play this anymore. And that's just me, I guess. Maybe everybody's not the same, but that's just me. But I'm hoping that during this lockdown I'll have time to upload videos for you guys, get some content out for you guys, but at the same time practice Valorant, get to a good level of Valorant. A level that I believe and like to be at. That's the plan. Anyway, we'll have to wait and see. A month isn't a lot of time. For those of you that play video games, you will know for a fact a month sounds like a long time, but it's really, really long. A month is not a long amount of time at all, not even remotely. You can make drastic improvements in a month, but not as much as you think. So it's a lot more far-fetched than you may think to get really decent at a game, especially on PC, in a month. I'm gonna give it a go. The thing is right, we play the game and then we don't play the game because some bug appears, you know, and then we're like, oh well, screw that, we ain't playing. And then of course, it's one of those games where you can't really stop. You gotta play it every single day. You've gotta practice every single day, so that you're constantly making improvements. So you're constantly alert, active, and you're constantly being able to perform at a high level because you're playing the game all the time. It's like anything, you know. It's like anything. Like video games can become, most things in video games can become second nature, but it's not like riding your bike. Like you can learn to ride a bike and never ride a bike ever again, but if you were to, say 10, 15 years later, ride the bike again, you'd be just as good as you were when you rode the bike the first time around, you know, unless you rode a bike at like a, I don't know, pro level, did tournaments and stuff, it's different. But it's second nature, you know. You can still pedal the bike, you can still bounce on the bike without a problem. Video games is not the same concept, you know. most things in a video game became second nature, but the core, just raw aim and knowledge in the video game doesn't always stay, depending on how long you have a break. Because each game, like, although, especially FPS, they have the same core concept, shoot the enemy and win, you know, there's more to it than that. They all have different recoil patterns, like in terms of guns. They all have different positioning strategies. They all have like many different mechanics that aren't in other games. And they're not all just like your typical Call of Duty, you know, run around, kill people. There's like knacks to it all. So it doesn't quite work out. You can't play a game at a high level and then come back and be insane at it again. You've got to practice. You've got to get back into the rhythm of it, of things. And I think that was one thing that we did. Stop playing a game because of bugs. Which I think is fair enough. You know, you don't want to play a game if there's some stupid bug in it preventing you to enjoy the game. But like right now, I'm playing the game still every now and again, but my mate isn't because there's currently a bug where you get aim crosshair stutters. So when you try to shoot somebody, they might move, but your crosshair can't catch up with them because it just stutters. You know, lags, I guess. And it is not a client-side thing, it is definitely the game. They have confirmed that it is a bug that they are fixing. Hopefully they'll have a fix for it in the next patch. They're going to fix most cases of it, but it's caused by multiple things, not just one core thing. Like with a lot of things, like if a video game's got a bug, it's got a bug because of one core line of coding. Whereas this bug is caused by many lines of coding, core coding lines, I guess. And they can try and fix it, but they can't fix it all because they only found one to correct, you know. Valorant specifically, every 2 weeks they bring out a new patch, new skin set and stuff for us all to play and enjoy, which is good. It's good and expensive because I buy them all. Well, I don't buy them all, I buy most of them. And along with that comes a huge patch, which means that effectively they give themselves 2 weeks to repair and fix any bugs that were discovered in the most recent patch. And I think a lot of the time, well not a lot of time, some of the time, they can't quite find all the bugs and fix them. They just do what they can. They do the best that they can, fix what they can in those 2 weeks. And they try to avoid having to delay an update, which is a good thing, I guess, but it's also a bad thing. Having constant updates is always a good thing. You always want to be constantly having game changes, whether that be nerfs and buffs to weapons, whether that be something as simple as new skin set, something to keep the game fresh and new, you know, is what games need to be doing. Like Valorant will bring out a map and then every season, and then they'll bring out a character like halfway through that season. Like a map and a character comes out every season. That's their plan, I think that's what they said, which is good. That means plenty of content for us, plenty of skins for us to unlock and buy, that kind of stuff. Like the most recent patch is going to come out, I think it's due to come out Tuesday in America, maybe it'll probably be Wednesday over here in the UK. It's got a new character in it, and then the previous patch had a new map. The map's a bit trash though, to be honest, unfortunately. I don't know if it's trash, I think it's a combination of it being trash and us just not knowing the map. I think it's one of those maps that it takes a long time to get used to. Once you get used to the game and learn how to play around with the map, I don't think it's going to be too bad. I don't know, maybe I'm wrong. I ain't no expert. I'm just a casual person who plays video games for fun. I ain't out here to become the next esports pro like a lot of people are. It's one of my biggest pet peeves. Esports is great to watch. I love it, it's intense, good fun to watch, enjoyable, however, and you can learn some good tricks from it, but it makes everybody else aspire to be that next pro, making everybody else sweat, and you just can't play games casually anymore. I remember the good old days where you could come in from work or school, play the game for like hour or two a day and be at like the level of the best because people didn't play the game 24/7, 8 hours a day, you know, because esports wasn't really a popular thing. Now esports has become a big thing. It has its pros, but that's one of its biggest cons, and one of the main reasons why I don't particularly like esports. I like the idea of it, and I enjoy watching it. I just hate it because it makes the way it affects everybody else. So that's just me being stubborn, wanting to enjoy a game and be good when I'm casual. But, I don't know. I feel like that's what video games should be. Video games should be casual and fun, and they're just not anymore. I still play them every day. I still enjoy them. I just wish they weren't so the way they are. Like, I want to go back to the good old days, like 10 years ago, where you know, it was more fun. You could muck around in a game and people wouldn't care. Like, you can't nowadays. You try to muck around that's it. You're getting screwed by everybody else in that lobby. Like the other day, I was playing a deathmatch on Valorant, which is basically just a free for all. And I wanted to mess around and everybody shoot shots, just just for fun of it, just to be funny. Nope. Everybody else was like, no, we ain't doing that. We're gonna sweat out and use the best gun in the game and get the headshots all the time. And that's what I don't enjoy. I understand that if you're playing something, you should have fun every now and again. Yeah, you should have fun every now and again. You shouldn't just sweat it out all the time. But hey, like I said, it is what it is. Some people are like that though, aren't they? Everybody, can you just like duplicate it? I mean, if you want to come next, you can probably go for it, you know? If that's your dream, chase it. Go for it, but it's nice to play a game and have a bit of fun every now and again. It's always nice. Right, so where are we? We are, what fish are we on now? Elephant ear, we've got hawthorn bush. This is going to be a long old episode, I think, guys. Yeah, if we just want to be the next shroud, you know. And I think that's another thing, like, nowadays as well, like, people would cheat, like, back in the day, and it'd be fun. Now people cheat, not for fun, they cheat because they genuinely want to cheat, because they genuinely just jerks. Cheat for fun of it, cheat for fun of it. Now it's like, I guess, a serious cheat. I don't really know. I'm forgetting like what I've done and what I haven't done. And now I'm gonna run out of time in this episode very, very soon. Running out like actual space. I don't want to cover up too much like the flowers and stuff. This is a good like filler bush. But that's about it. Don't really want to use it to cover up stuff. Like any big gaps is good for filling them out. Like here for example. Nice big gaps for this bush to fill out. I know I've got some plants, like actual flowers that I want to add along everything. Like so. A couple like smaller bushes. bigger bush, and maybe like a small bush. Big. Small. Big one. Bigger one. I say bigger, I mean like taller one. Should be that. Just slightly sunk in the ground. I think that doesn't need one. Let's find out to it. Actually, know what areas I've done? I've done a loop with, and what I haven't done it with. I think I've done it. Oh, maybe I have done this. I can't remember what bits I've done. It's not really everywhere. I feel like I didn't do this area. Just because I didn't. None of this area had any of these bushes down. My texture quality is so bad right now because I've had to turn the graphics down. Because my computer was freaking out. It's 1050 Ti, I just can't handle it. I know, right? How lame 1050 Ti in like this generation of video game consoles. Like, that's a bit dead. Oh, I can't see nothing. Jesus. All good. I'll put a bush, I think, here. One like back here, and then one like here. You look like you do alright without one, and maybe one here, and one like here. Maybe like one sunk to the ground like here. Another one sunk into the ground. Over here. Maybe like here. No. Maybe like one there, and then bigger one there. Maybe I think, guys, that is like majority of the border of trees and stuff done. I think we got a couple more trees and stuff to add. There you go. I lost where it was for a second. So we've got this bush, and this bush. There's quite a few bushes. I don't know, like what episode? How long are we into this again? We must be like 40 minutes or so. I don't know. We are 40 minutes in. 40 minutes just doing that. Okay, we'll have to finish off the next episode then. Yeah. Okay. Well, sorry it was a bit like lame, I guess. After all, I never showed you actually what I did. Let's do that real quick. So I did these two buildings. They're both just typical basic staff rooms. Nothing too fancy. They're just here because I had no space for staff rooms. Where's the other stuff? Okay, I can see it up there. I had no space, so I just chucked staff rooms around. And I needed it. Here's just a utility room. It's just got, I think, a couple of water filters maybe, and a transformer. Here we have a nice seating area which looks so much nicer now. It's got bushes and stuff on. Obviously there's more bushes and stuff to add, but it does really give it a nice atmosphere, I think, especially at night. And it's just toilets and a few restaurants. Here is a lake, again, really nice now that it's got bushes and stuff. I think it's going to look really good once I start getting benches, more plants and stuff down. It's going to look real nice, I think, and give this pond some life. That will definitely be next episode. Give this pond some life would be cool. I reckon so. What do you reckon? You reckon so? I know you reckon so. I don't know what I'm going to do to give it life. Maybe a few rocks, some lily pads, that kind of stuff. And then you come around to here, and then you have this, which I finished off, which I didn't start up. I made their building look a little bit nicer. It was kind of just a blank facade. It's now got some shape to it and some detail. And then you've got here, you've got this main bit with glowing in the dark polar bears. I think this is a really, really nice view, especially like coming through here, past the rocks, a couple of bins, some bushes, and you look to your left and you've got a view of the bears. I think it looks really nice. And then you come up through here, again, just so immersive. I love it, all the trees and stuff. Really adding some extra details. It does need a bush or some kind at the back here, because right now there's no bushes and it looks dead. Really love the atmosphere it gives. Nice vibes. I rate it. There you go. Just helps block you in, you know. A couple of toilets. Again, more. I think I'm probably gonna have to get another bush. Maybe like one like here, and one here, just to help, and probably one back here. I just like it blocking you in. It helps with the atmosphere and the immersiveness. And then you got a couple of food shops. You got some chips, some more transformers and stuff, some drink, and I think this is another transformer. Yeah, another drink, food. Sorry, that is. Again, you loop back around, and it basically takes you back around. Pretty much. That's pretty much what we did. Not a lot. I really like I really love how it's come together now. I've got trees. That's the thing about this game. Like, the game, you build something, you're like, oh, it looks a bit gross, and then you start bringing in the trees and the plants, and it just really, really just completes the area. It really does. But yeah, I'm gonna leave this for today, guys. Don't forget to hit that like button. Subscribe for more content from me if you did enjoy today's video. Check out my socials, so of course link down in the description of the video for you. In the next episode we shall continue on, add a few more flowers and stuff, bring this pond to life, and probably wrap up this area in general, which is exciting. But yeah, thanks again, and I shall catch you all later.